thanks for joining me for my next online class in September. We're focusing on the Peaceful Deer bundle in the Holiday Mini. That bundle is $62. It's a stamp set and punch, and the stamp set's photopolymer, so it's nice clear stamp set, so it's easy to stamp and easy to see to line things up. And we're also using the Sale-a-bration paper that matches this set. I've just got to find my piece of paper that tells me what it is. Maybe I should go to the catalogue. I think it's called Peaceful Place. Yeah. Pound tick. Here we go. It's called Peaceful Prints. So it's 12 by 12 DSP, and it coordinates with this punch bundle perfectly. So I will put my phone up into the holder and we'll get started. Okay, so that's the bundle, and these are the 3 cards. There's 2 standard cards in this class and an easel card. So this one is I'm using a variety of products, as well as the Peaceful Deer bundle and the Sale-a-bration paper DSP that matches. This one I'm using the Merry Melody 3D embossing folder. It's a beautiful embossing folder. So I'm using that. I'm also using the bedazzling Sale-a-bration paper, which I think could be sold out now. It's sold out in America. So I'm just wondering if it's sold out in Australia. Let me just, because I've been logged out. Oh, that was quick. I logged back in. Let me just double check if it's sold out in Australia. How do I know? Just get ready. I'll have to maybe look at that later for you to see if that's sold out here. I'm not sure where. I've got to look for it on the demonstrator website to find that out for you. So I will find that out and I will let you know on my Facebook business page. And I'm also using the black glimmer paper that's in the Holiday Mini. So that's that card. This one, I'm using the Deer Builder Punch, the Designer Series paper, and the Pine Tree Border Punch. And this one is the easel card. So it's that. Just remembered I haven't cut these up for you for your kits, so I'll have to do that. So it's just a normal easel card. So it's got the deers punched out, some black glimmer paper, and the greeting popped up on dimensionals to create that stopper for the easel card. So let's get started. So there's not a lot of stamping involved because I can't do stamped images for you. So this one is using Smoky Slate. Yes, just had to check on the back of my card with where my instructions are. So we just get a nice crease there to fold our card over. So we've got basic black. I've got 2 strips of this because one of them might be too wide, so I'm just going to work. That one should be the best one, but this one could work as well. If not, I'll have to trim some off that for one of your kits. So this is going to layer on top, and I've used the border dies. Quite a few products. I've been sort of focusing on dies during lockdown. So these are the basic border dies. They're $50, and you get 6 border dies. So far I've only used 2, I think. Those 2. Haven't played with all of them yet. I'm also using the layering circles, so you get circles and scallops. So we've got a scallop here and a plain circle on one of the other cards. On the easel card, I'm using the Stitch So Sweetly dies. So I'm using that die and the second one in. And on this card, I'm using the Ornate Layer dies, and it's this long rectangular one, because the ones in the stitched rectangles weren't long enough for this greeting. So that's what I'm using, or the dies I'm using. So that's our Merry Melody. And that's on the silver foil, what's it called? I can't think of the word, it'll come to me. So yeah, so let's put this all together. We'll move our card base out of the way. I'll just make sure this fits on here. And I'll have to cut that, I'll have to trim that one down a little bit. It's a bit big. So if your piece of bedazzling is a little bit big, just get your trimmer out and trim it down a fraction. I didn't want to sort of make it not big enough. So, but it should be right. Yeah, that's better. Okay, so I'm going to get my green glue. Oops. So I'll stick my musical notes down and do the standard border. Got a new box of tissues and it wouldn't come out. And I'm just going to wipe that glue off with the tissue. Hope I haven't put that upside down. I can't read music, so... It's not good if you get glue on your foil paper. And I've just done that, so that's a pain in the neck. Anyway, let's continue. This bedazzling paper was quite popular, so if you haven't had a chance to get it, I will find out for you if the bedazzling has sold out. I'm surprised if it hasn't sold out. I'm surprised it's lasted this long, because it has been quite popular. So if you don't want to use glue with your foil papers, that's fine. Don't use it. I just prefer the glue, but it is a bit of a problem if you get glue on your foil. So it's just a matter of layering your cards together. Place it onto your card base. Okay, so here's my, I'll put my lid on the glue. There's my gold circle, and we'll get the punch out. I've put that on dimensionals. Yes, I have. I'm not sure if, I don't want to waste any scraps, but I'm not sure if, oh yes, this is big enough, I think. No, it's not. Not for the antlers. Oh, but this way it could work. Yes, it works this way. So it punches your deer out and the antlers, and I'll leave it up to you as to if you want to. Okay, I've got both my antlers, but there's little scraps not come out. I'll leave it up to you if you want to put the antlers on. So what did I do? How did I attach this? I've got to think. Honestly, wouldn't think that I'd forget these things, but I seem to. Okay, so I've probably just put some snail on the back. If you want, you can pop him up. I didn't want to pop him up because of the antlers. I didn't want him popped up and the antlers not popped. So the antlers I've just done with a glue dot. And where's my pokey tool? Here it is. What I do is when I'm getting my glue dot off, when I'm putting it on a skinny piece, I sort of just roll it so I can make it sort of skinny. That's stuck on the thumb. And so this glimmer paper is lovely. It's a returning favourite. I didn't get it last year, but I'm really glad I got it this year because it's really lovely. So I'll just put that there. It doesn't have to be just on Christmas paper, the glimmer paper, Christmas cards. There we go. Okay, so I'll stick his other antler there. Then I shall get some dimensionals. I've got to start a new pack, have I? A new sheet. Must do. Okay, so I'll get some dimensionals for my circle base. So that's my reindeer done. And then I've got this piece which I used a greeting from the Evergreen Elegant stamp set. So you just use whatever greeting you've got that works for you. I've got Stamp Club to cut up here as well. My desk is overflowing. And I just stamped in the basic black memento. Onto my little stitched rectangle. Make sure that's straight. Oh, look at that, I missed that bit. So what I'm going to do is get my journal pen and I'm going to just fix it up like that. That works. And that's on dimensionals as well. So you will need dimensionals, you'll need paper snips, brushed metallic. That's what these felt foils are. I told you I'd remember it eventually. And then I just place this across, matching the black edges. And I used the brushed metallic adhesive dots and I used the gold ones. So I put one big one. I might put that there this time. What's that? It's a little scruff. And some two smaller ones on either side of the Merry Christmas. So what's that? So that's that card done. You will get an insert, and I've just stamped another sentiment from this stamp set inside. But that's that card done. How easy and quick was that? So I shall just clean off my sentiment and we'll go on to the next card. Pop that away. So that's all there is to that card. You might notice I've got a different silver foil there because I ran out of this one. But in your card kits, you'll have this one. So I've got enough for the two card kits I'm mailing out this week. So you'll have this one, which is actually nicer than that. So that's that card done and dusted. I shall put this away. I just wanted a bigger sentiment on that card. That's why I used that sentiment. Okay, so this one, that's got to be cut for your kits. Where are your kits? Down there. I shall put that there. This one is using Sahara Sand cardstock, which is a cardstock I don't use very often, and the Garden Green, but that's the colours in the Designer Series paper. I should show you the Designer Series paper. Okay, that would have been a good idea at the beginning. Not to worry, I'll do it now. So this is free with a $90 order in Sale-a-bration, and we've only got 8 more days of Sale-a-bration. So you get 2 of each sheet. So let's go here. So you get the reindeers and the snowflakes. You get like a checkered print, snowflakes, checkered or plaid, trees and dots, more snowflakes. I don't know what you call that, but it's just a sort of a plainer print for cards, making cards. This is one we're using with the little reindeers on it, and it's got like checks on a diagonal. And I'm using this one on the easel card. So it matches, and the punches out the reindeers. So it's really good paper to get if you're wanting this bundle. You can sort of coordinate it with that paper. So I'm using my green glue just to layer my layers together. There we go. And get a nice firm crease there so the card doesn't pop up. You can put this layer on dimensionals if you want. I didn't. I've just put it on with the glue. But if there's any layer that you want to pop up on dimensionals, just go ahead and do it. I won't be offended. Okay, so I've got my circle already cut out. What we do need is the tree border punch, which is here. We need, I'm doing the dotty paper for the borders of the tree border. And this comes in the bundle with the Evergreen Elegance stamp set, or you can buy it separately. So I'll move that over here so I've got a bit of room. So with the border punch, just pop it in and get your line, press it down. Okay, so I haven't gone all the way here. So line up your trees again, and you just have to, don't butt it right down because it doesn't line up properly if you do that. So just keep the shape of the tree on the shape on the punch. There we go. And then I come this side and I move it along. So you can butt it up here on this edge, but not on this edge because it will be lopsided. So Move it along. It's quite easy once you get the hang of the border punch. So I'm doing a whole strip because I might put that's it. I might put enough for 2 cards in there for you. Oh, one more. So line it up. There we go. And pretty much cuts a fairly straight line on your paper. So you've got all this scrap that can just go in the bin. So if you just want this tree border punch, it's $40 in the mini catalogue. Okay, so bring our cards back in. And then all I did was I lined up the tree punch with the edge of the paper, the DSP. And that pretty well lines up with the end of that tree. So if you don't want that sort of scraggy bit left, you can cut that off and it won't quite reach. But if you don't mind it, you can just leave it there. So I don't mind it. So I'm going to just put some glue on this. You could do this with snail or seal, whatever you like. Tape would be difficult. There we go. And then I'm just going to line it up with one of the rows of reindeers. I can either put it down here or I can put it here. I think I'll put it here. Now, I don't think that's straight, so I'm just going to straighten that up. Okay. So put that back on there. And this is the... Okay. Right, I found my copper brush metallic. This is just the copper foil. Or the bronze. There we go. So now this one I did put him on my dimensionals, and I've got a little one for his head. Let his legs fly free. Okay, so I just popped him on the circle, and I put this circle up on dimensionals. I did put his little antlers on. This little dot punches out with the reindeer punch, and I can't work out what it is. Is it his eye? I don't know. I just don't like it. But if you like it, I'll try and remember to put the little circle dot in with your bag of bits. And I put the antlers on. I like it with the antlers. I don't know. I'm not really into animals enough to know, is it the male one that has the antlers or is it the female one? I don't know. I don't think there's any glue dots left on that. There's not. So luckily I got a delivery yesterday of glue dots. And these are, yeah, I thought that was an old box I was using. These are on the wrong side, which is annoying. I thought, oh, maybe I've got a box that, maybe it was a manufacturing fault and they've put it back the right way. But no, you know what I should do? I should put this on the other side of the antler, because he's raised and I've got him a bit higher up on the circle, other side of the antler. I'll put him over this side. I might stick his antlers down a bit, that means, but I guess that's okay. Maybe not. That's not working for me. Let's just... Okay, you're going to see something here. If you make a boo-boo, like I have, and I've stuck him up too high, poke your paper snips in and cut off the dimensionals. That's the best way to get rid of the dimensionals and not tear your cardstock. There you go. Didn't think I'd be able to teach you a trick like that. I don't know what it is, but a lot of my videos lately aren't going to plan. I don't know whether it's me or whether... I don't know. Anyway, it's okay. Okay, so what are we going to do? We're going to stick him further down on the circle. So there you go. You don't want to stick him up too high because that causes problems. So I'm going to put him down a little bit so I can put his antlers on more easily. There we go. And that one's going to just sit there with his glue dot. This one. Curl it up onto the back of the antler and push it down with my little pokey tool. Okay, so I won't do my grading, but I will put a strip of Sahara sand in for you. But I use the matte black dots for this one. So they're really nice. They're $12.25. They're in the annual catalogue, and they're handy to have for all sorts of things. So I'll put some of them. Oh, I've got two here, two for the price of one. I'll put some in your kit for you. Whoops. There we go. And then I just stamped a small Merry Christmas out of the Peaceful Deer stamp set and popped it there. And I also will give you an insert for your card. So if you've got other Christmas greetings, you can pop that on your insert inside your card. Okay, so that's card number 2. So I'll pop that. Where did I put the other one? Honestly, I'm in a tiz today. Okay, so this is the easel card. So that's going to go over there with that card. So here are my bits for the easel card. So the first thing I'm going to do, you'll find your card is scored at 14 cents. So it's 10.5 by 28 centimeters. I've scored it at 14 centimeters, and I've scored it at 21 centimeters. So just fold that back and put a nice crease in it. and you'll get your other piece of black cardstock, and you're just going to line it up on that. Now, if you want to, you can put your layers on first. So that will go there. Your real red will go on the base and on the top part of your easel. And then your DSP, you can use this side if you prefer. I'm just wondering. I think I like the stripes. It's a bit more striking, but that's entirely up to you. That's the beauty of designer series paper, because you get the choice of the two sides. Okay, so I shall put my layers together. Beautiful weather today. I'm sat out in the sun with my Rosie, and I'll take her for a walk in a little while. So just line that up, get it nice and straight. And onto your black piece. Oops. There we go. So that's that. This is the bottom of your easel card. You can do one way and one the other way, the designer series paper, if you like. There we go. And just put your bottom layer on and line it up. Okay, now this is where this part's going to go. So you just need to put glue on this fold here. Don't put it all over the back of this. You don't need it all over the back. So either tape or glue, whichever you prefer. And then just line it up at the top and on the sides. And press it down, put my glue lid on. Okay, so it should look like that. I'm sure you've made easel cards before. Okay, so I've put my black glimmer paper up on dimensionals. And I've just lined it up on the center of the card front. No, I want to do it this way. So just on your center. There we go. And we'll put our greeting on next. Now I'm not going to need glue anymore. So we're going to use that. And I've just used a greeting out of the Peaceful Deer bundle. And I've used real red ink. And get my little foam mat and ink it up. So you just use any Christmas greeting you might have in your stash of card crafting stash. I think I've got that crooked. Can you believe that? No, I think it's all right. Nothing would surprise me. I'm working with a bung eye. So I've been having trouble with my eyes, and I've had them all tested, all sorts of tests. So there's no macular degeneration, there's no glaucoma, there's no detached retinas, which is all good stuff. I do have a small cataract forming on my left eye, which isn't troublesome at the moment, they've said. But I've just got a really blurry left eye, and it's making life very difficult. Now I've got a little bit of a scruff here. Get rid of your scruffs. Okay. Now, other way I'm going to get rid of some of this. There's just a little bit of an edge from when I die cut it. So I just need to get a pokey tool and get that off. Or if you've got decent fingernails, you could do it that way, but I don't have decent fingernails. Okay, and then I've popped this up on dimensionals. So these are the Stitch So Sweetly dies. Pretty sure that's the ones. I'll double check that. So pop that up on dimensionals because that will stop, that'll be your stopper for your easel. So I just sort of attach it in the center. See, and now your easel's stopped. Okay, so now we get back to our reindeers. Don't need that anymore, don't need that anymore. What do I need? I need silver, which is here. I might have to go this way. And the antlers, and there's an eye there somewhere. I guess it's an eye. And the paper. I'm going to get this strip out. Oh, they're going the wrong way. There is a trick of doing them punching them the other way round, but I haven't mastered it. You get some copy paper and you punch it, and then you put it over and you turn it around and line it up. But my copy paper gets all stuck in the punch, so I've given up on that idea. I give up easily, don't I? Let me just get my trimmer out. Now that's the wrong way again. They're the right way. Okay. So just put your punch in. Now this one I didn't do the antlers because I just didn't. I figured one was male and one was female. Punches it out beautifully with a white border. So you'll have all these punched out for you in your kit. Okay, now I've just attached. Now where's my other silver? Oh, there it is. I don't know if I want to put these out. I'll put these antlers in for you, but I don't know if you'll want to do it with them or not. So, see, it looks quite cute, just checkered. So once again, I've stuck him on with snail or seal or glue dots. You could use glue dots. And I've just stuck him down here. He sticks quite well onto the glimmer paper. And just get rid of that. Oh, see, look, I could have done him the other way around, you idiot. I will do him, I'll do him the other way around for you. And all you got to do is just put the silver foil in backwards to get him going the other way. But for my card that I've already stuck down and got glue, snail on the back, I will do it this way. And then the antlers. Just tuck that in a bit. Oh. Okay. Put his antlers there. They're good. And I forgot when I was cutting everything out, but I will go back and cut a white piece out for you, and you can stick it on the back there, and that's where you can write your Christmas message to the people you're sending it to. And for this one, I've just used your basic rhinestones. Which I shall put into your kit. So I've put one on either side of the sentiment. One down here. One up here. And one over here. So I will put those in. I'll get a new pack out so you've got a big one there. But that's your easel card. So they're your 3 cards. So let me just move that aside. And then I'll get the other ones. It's that one. There it is. I'm thinking, where have I put the other one? Okay, so these are your 3 cards for your online class. And a thank you for placing an order with me. So you've got some Christmas cards there. You'll get the envelopes as well. So all you've got to do is add your own Christmas sentiment to the cards and you're done. So I hope you've enjoyed that online class and all the mistakes I've made in it. But I'll get those out to you in the mail probably Friday this week. Thanks for watching.